Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Piper. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Piper's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the correction and the motivations that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give is a little tug on the slip collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Piper has been fitted with her very own slip collar, and she'll come home with that when she comes home, and you'll be instructed how to use it properly. Now she's sitting very nicely at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Piper, heel. Her job at this point is to stay even with Barry's left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind, walking with her head up, not picking sticks up off the ground or eating acorns, walking nicely at his pace. If he speeds up or slows down, she should do the same. And each time that he stops his feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told and wait for her next command. So this makes walking your puppy a pleasure. Everyone can walk her without being dragged. And if you stop to talk to your friends on the street, she sits automatically to wait for her next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. It is a stationary exercise, so it is a one-word command. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. This helps to develop attention span and maturity, and you can practice it indoors as well as outdoors. When Barry returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her, and she should remain seated until he gets back to her shoulders, and at that point she expects to get praise and another command. And they're going to run through their heel and their sit and their stay again for us. She is such a good girl and such a sweet puppy. If we get her bladder straightened out, you have a wonderful, wonderful dog. She's sweet. We've all fallen in love with her. And for a little 4-month-old, 3.5-month-old baby, she's really done fabulous. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the come command. It's called the recall. We do use her name, a happy voice, and we call her in, and she should come right in front and sit facing Barry's knees. Perfect. And this stops her from coming and jumping all over you. And then she returns back around to heel position and back sitting. Good job. And we'll demonstrate that recall exercise again for you. Barry has her sit. Told her no, because she didn't sit right away. And then he uses her name in a happy voice and calls her in. Praises her on the way in, and she sits facing his knees, and then she returns back around to heel position and back sitting. Very good girl. Now we're going to set up to show you her down commands, and there are 2 of them. There's a down from a heel position and down from a distance. The first exercise is down from heel, so with your dog at a sitting position next to your left side, use the open flat of your left hand straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down, and then stay. The long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes, and you can practice this right in your living room while you're watching TV. This helps her to know that she can just lay there, be still, not eat leaves. When Barry returns back to her, he walks all the way around her just as he did on the sit stay as an additional distraction. She remains lying down until she gets her next command. He told her to heel. And they're going to demonstrate that down from a heel position one more time. And you can tell that she enjoys doing it. She wags her tail, she likes the praise, she likes the attention. That's a great job. Now, as you get more familiar with your commands, you can mix them up. This time, Barry will call her out of her down.
Piper, come, look, girl.
Talks her in, praises her up when she gets there, and then she returns back around to heel position, back sitting. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. And this is a much harder command because you're not right next to the dog. Barry's going to leave her in a sit stay. He's going to walk out to the end of his training leash. This is the only time that you're going to see him use his right hand to give the command, and he's going to drop her into a down. Doesn't get any better than that. Perfect. Now we've demonstrated for you your heel, your automatic sit, your stay, your down from a distance, and your come. These are the exercises that you're going to be using in your vocabulary that you share with Piper. We have so enjoyed her. We just want her to come home to you and be a great member of your family. We will see you soon. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.